a new hedge fund manager who telling you, when I will achieve 250 million in asset management, that's the save line. That's where I want to achieve. Everything will go absolutely to my own side. I will do 220 on that. What I'm going to tell you today is that's absolutely false. That's absolutely wrong. What you have for perspective, what you have actually for propaganda today, it hasn't been the correct one. Because today, if you want actually to scale up your own hedge fund to over 200 million or to 250 million, that's the minimum wage that you are looking to scale up. Things will not go to as you have already planned, that it will go from there. It will never go to where you want to go. And today, if you are at 10 million, 20 million, 30 million, 100 million, 150 million, 200 million, and you're looking to scale up and you're looking to learn from those who has already done that before, I am here actually in this channel. I'm sharing with you the stories of the hedge fund managers who has already done that, who has already scaled up to over 1 billion in management. And from what I'm actually doing in my own current business, from the calls that I am getting, and everything that will make sense and will provide any value to your own limit lifetime. I can't actually share the names who I am actually partnering up with or who actually having the calls with, as I am under NDA with them. But in our own videos, I'm making sure to reveal the most of this context, most of this value to everyone, to the public. Okay, now let's get into it. If you are looking to scale up to over 1 billion in asset management and beyond that, you can find in description below videos that you can take a look on them and see if they will actually make any sense for your own current situation. I know they will if you're just taking some raw execution and if you just apply. Today, 250 million asset management isn't safety. It's just the illusion of it. So what that mean? Illusion. What that mean? Maybe that's what you are actually telling your own self. What that mean? Illusion. Running a 250 million hedge fund use it to feel like you made it. Correct? That's what it has already felt before. You made it. Congrats on your own success. Unfortunately, that is not the case anymore. Why? I will show you. I will show you why before the end of the video. If you're taking some notes, you will absolutely have more than the others. And if you have some raw execution, you will absolutely kill the hedge fund industry by your own operating or by your own operation until you realize the next that you need actually to understand. You are still chasing capital. Okay, when you are at 250 million, you are still chasing capital. You are still chasing investors yourself. You are still doing that. Can you just imagine? You don't have any system. You don't have any automated system to actually keep getting new investors, keep getting new capital to your own fund, and you don't understand how you can close more capital to your own business model, to your own project. You are still chasing investors by your own self. Can you just imagine that? How it feels like you are making 220 on 250 million and you are still actually making that. And can you just expect that you will make performance like 20% on the 250 million and you're getting like 20% from it? You understand? And even with that, even though you don't have any channel to get new investors, qualified investors constantly, you don't have any sales channel, you don't have any sales process, and with that you don't understand how you can scale up your own hedge fund, and the redemption of the re-ups is absolutely very low. You are still 2 redemption away from scrambling. Correct? You just telling your own self, hopefully our own existing clients, they will continue to being our own existing clients. That's not freedom. That's a high stakes hamster wheel. Okay? Do you want to actually live like that? Let's be completely honest right now. Let's be completely clear. I mean, you can absolutely continue living like that because you have already been at the same stage for the last 3 years. I'm assuming too. But do you think that's how you can scale up to over 1 billion in asset management and beyond? I'm assuming that you are an ambitious human being or an ambitious individual who looking actually to scale up to over 1 billion in asset management and beyond that. But you truly understand deeply inside your own heart that you can do that. You can do that by what you have for tools, by what you have for context, by what you have for strategies, by what you have for strategies, methods today. And if you are feeling like that's you, in today's video, you will absolutely have the answer. In today's video, you will absolutely have the clear answer that will absolutely make you to have more of your own limit lifetime. Platform scale flips the script. What does mean? I will show you. When you build a fund that rises while you sleep, can you just imagine? It's exactly what the top hedge fund managers they are doing. You have already seen smart funds who actually has been in the industry for like 1 year or 2 years. They have already over 500 million in the asset management. You have already seen that. I have seen that. I have already seen them in my own eyes. So why they have already done that? Because they haven't taken the hedge fund industry, or they haven't taken the business model as a portfolio management. Correct? You are taking the business model as a portfolio management business, okay? And you want to be like portfolio manager, then don't expect to have the real money or the real big bucks to become a real player when you're taking the business model as a portfolio management. Okay, because those who actually scaling up to over 1 billion in management, they are doing the next that I'm showing to you right here. I'm revealing that to you all right here. Your inbound becomes predictable. Okay, do you want to have more inbound? Can you just imagine investors LBS from fund to funds from others markets, MENA market, Asia, US, European market, they're writing to you, we want actually to understand more about what you are doing. We want to learn more how we can collaborate together. Do you want to have that? Would that make you more money or less money? More money. Why would that make you more money? Okay, you can have the answer for your own self. Your optics work well, your team does. Do you want to have that? Do you want to have that? Will that make you more money or less money? More money. Why would that make you more money? If that is your own answer. And if that will make you not more money, why would that not make you more money? And by not having that in your own operation, and but by having what you have or what you had for the last couple of years, how much more new capital has that helped you to get into your own fund? Your narrative convinces faster than your own investor relation. Okay, your narrative convinces faster than your own investor relation. So what I want to show you right here, which is the next, because here is the truth that you need to learn and you need to have it in your own mind right now, right away. 250 million and unseen, that's absolutely a wall that you have already faced on your own growth journey. I mean, can you just imagine you are 250 million, but you are unknown. You are unknown. You only have few existing clients who you are managing for, and no one know about you. How would you scale up? Can you just imagine? How would you scale up? 250 million investment management with leverage and narrative momentum. That's the first real floor. Correct? Why would that be the first real floor? Okay, I will leave the answer for your own self, because it's from your own perspective. It's from your own situation. You know your own fund more than me. I can't answer for your own questions, correct? You know that. I just want to make you aware of how things look like. And I want to have more understanding or better understanding of why you have already struggled for the last couple of years. You don't need to grind harder, because that's what everyone's telling you. Grind harder to scale up to over 1 billion in investment management. You don't need to. You don't need to, because you have already grinded hard for the last couple of years, but you haven't actually figured out. So it's not about grind harder, or it's not about like, all right, do more or do more reps. It's not about that at all. I mean, you can absolutely do more reps if you can do better first. Correct, but you can do more of what it hasn't worked out for the last couple of years. Maybe it has already worked out, but it hasn't actually provided more outcome of what you have already expected to get you up to. Then doing more of what it hasn't worked out for you, it will never get you more. You need to actually understand how you can do better, or shift the strategies, shift the mindsets to do a completely new strategies, to do a new system that will help you to get to where you want to get. And right there, at the right time, you will start to work less. You will start to grind less, and you will have more. Why? Because you have already done the shift. Maybe because you have already fill it up the missed puzzle. The missed puzzle, correct? You need to build a capital engine that works when you don't. When you don't. Build it once, and that's exactly what the top hedge fund managers they are doing. Those who are scaling up to over 1 billion in investment management, those who has already raised over 500 million under 1 year. That's exactly what they have already done. They laid it to scale forever. They built system, and they laid the system to scale up the fund forever, because they're taking their own business model as a hedge fund, not as a portfolio management business model. Okay, so how you would actually get more of your unlimited lifetime? What I am actually telling you right here, from all of my own message, from all of my own video today, build a system. If you are at 250 million, if you are at less than 250 million, build a system on how you can get more investors that qualified at one, sales process, convert them, and how you can absolutely retain them for the long term, how you can decrease the due intelligence time frame, and how you can keep scaling up aggressively, massively, and constantly. And you need to have access to different and several markets globally, to LBS and investors if you're looking to scale up to over 1 billion in investment management. That's what the top hedge fund managers who are looking and who's scaling up to over 1 billion in investment management, that's exactly what they are applying. They're taking the business model as a business, and they're making sure to operate it and have automatic systems on how they can keep scaling up aggressively, massively, and constantly. So they can only focus on generating the best performance, the lowest drawdown report. They can create an asset that it would be great and huge for the both parties. That was everything for this video. If you want to see, and if you feeling like, all right, it's my own time, it's my time to actually shine, it's my time to take this business to a completely new, different level. I want actually to have more time with my own family. I want to have more money. I want to trade more. I want to become a real hedge fund managers and build my own name, build my own team, and build my own operation. Everyone will know about my name, about my own name. I will build my own legacy. I will have LBS and investors worldwide. I will scale up to over 1 billion in investment management. If you want to get to up there, if you want to have that, and if you look actually to see if you are qualified, you will find the link in description below. Apply, see if you are qualified. If you are, we will be committed for your own success. If you are not, we will tell you good luck with the first 15 minutes on the call. That was everything for this video. If you want to take a look on other videos, you will find them